Rattlesnake Derby.
But even for Albuquerque, this is...
Live in Carlsbad. Live in Carlsbad. Live in Carlsbad.
But even for Albuquerque, this is pretty Albuquerque. But
Rattlesnake Derby. Rattlesnake Derby.
Blazing.
Carlsbad.
Yeah.
Rattlesnake Derby.
It's finally time to break down the rattlesnake derby. What a tale we have to tell. My favorite drummer is Kirby.
Welcome, welcome, welcome.
Caveman, pop,
Emerging through a vacuum pipe from the sharpness. No one will be permitted closer at the time.
caveman,
For like all
caveman,
projects, the scientific goals and results of
caveman,
are to be available to everyone.
Oh, was my mic not on? I can see that. That's a simple mistake to make. I hope that my mic is on now. I guess I could... Okay, I'm seeing some sound bars move, so hopefully it's on now. It would be a shame if it wasn't, because it's time to begin things and get the man of the hour out here. And let me just say, one after another is how he likes his battles. Don't turn your back on him. He is the one who rattles. Ladies and gentlemen, it is... Oh wait, it's quiet. Hold on. Let me turn up a little bit. Whoa. Okay. There we go. That's probably better. And just because it was quiet, let me get this introduction a little bit better, cleaner. One after another is how he likes his battles. Don't turn your back on him, because he is the one who rattles. Ladies and gentlemen, it is Pepito.
Pepito, mi corazón.
Good God!
Yeah.
Pepito, you have arrived. And I got through your introduction flawlessly. So, in order for things to truly kick off, we need to answer the immortal question. Pepito, this week, and this week in specific, how are you?
This week?
Out of this world. Out of this world. And BB Electra 13. I don't know if it's BB or Bebe Electra in 13 in the chat says, "Sup Cave Crew." So, honor to see you. Honor for you to join us. Let's do a quick check-in on the other man of the hour. Cobra, Assistant Director
Cobra.
Cobra. Thank you very
Hey,
much,
you all know the
Cobra,
story of the Cobra.
for being on duty. Are you gonna? Oh wait, I was gonna say, are you gonna answer Baby Electra 13 in the chat, who asked, "Sup Cave Crew?" But you've already said what's up. You said that you're so good. So
good.
Thank you very much for that.
So good.
Pepito, I was telling you I wanted to start off the show hot, get right into it, and I do have a new game segment to play. And Bebe says, "Bebe when I'm feeling saucy," and then she did the emoji that's like this, the hands up. So there you go, Pepito. I want to start this off with this new game segment that I ripped off. Will you lay me down some keys so I can sing the title of this segment so we can kick it off?
Yeah.
All right. I await your keys. Okay. I need more
Sorry.
than that to sing over. I need something. Just like a melody. Simple. Okay.
So good.
I don't want samples. I want, like, can you just play a few notes? Even if you play 3 notes and then play them over. Okay, that's good. Here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, this segment is called Who Likes This? Who likes this? Okay, we're good. That's it. I think that's a good introduction. Pepito, this segment is called Who Likes This? And what I have here is I interviewed some members of the cave community, the cave family, and I got them to tell me 3 movies that they liked. So I'm going to read you 3 movies, and you have to identify who likes these movies. You get
Cool.
it?
Awesome.
All right. Let's start off right off the bat.
Out of
It's everybody
Baxter.
well, hang on. It's everybody in the cave
Okay.
community. Come on. You know who it is.
Okay.
You don't have to name
All right,
them all
cool.
out right now. Okay. Let's go. Here's the Let's Rage, says Baxter. Okay, let's start off. The first 3. You're going to identify this person. The movies are What About Bob, Amelie, and My Cousin Vinny.
Oh, okay. I know What About Bob's.
Well, who picked those 3 movies as some of the movies that they like?
Cinderoni.
Okay, Cinderoni. Boom, you got one. Do I have a? Let me see if I have a sound effect.
I'm a garlic girl.
For cheering.
I am
Yes,
a
it's the
fucking
garlic girl.
I'm a garlic girl.
I don't.
I am a fucking garlic girl.
Yes, a garlic girl. Absolutely. Ding, ding, ding. You've got one. Actually, I do have this whiteboard still from your Ramones game. I have your tallies. So I'm going to put a check mark that you got the first one.
Nice.
Are you ready for the second one?
Totally ready for the second one.
Okay. Let's say
Bring it.
A Million Ways to Die in the West, Complete Unknown, and Fear. Who enjoys those 3 movies?
Oh my God.
You
Brother
say
Binks.
Cinderoni? Oh, Brother Binks? No. Sorry, that is a big false. Those 3 movies were chosen by Bebe Electra. Or
Oh.
Bebe Electra 13. And quick sidebar, we have a first time chat from Assigned Tracing BDC 381.
BDC.
Best
381.
viewers. Grink dot or wait, grlink
Online.
Grink, whatever. That's the Grink. So you're 1-1 right now. Here's your next one. Forrest Gump,
Okay.
Shawshank Redemption, and Corky Romano. Who do you think?
Wow.
I know that's a varying
Remember
selection.
Victor Martin, remember him? He watched Corky Romano right as we just
Hey, it could be. I mean,
met him. No.
Vic Martin is a part of the cave community because we did interview him on our spin-off show, The Ghost of Clown School, where we interview artists. And so he is a part of the family. Dark Farts, I love that tweet. Was the Grink there? That's one of my all-time favorite tweets. That's exactly what I was thinking. But that's an aside. Papito, your three
Yes.
movies are Forrest Gump, Shawshank Redemption, and Corky Romano.
Baxter.
Bam!
But I
You
don't
nailed it. Oh my gosh, I wouldn't have got
Really?
that. Yes, that's crazy. All right, you're 2-1.
Yes.
That's intense. Okay, this next person only provided 2, and
Oh shit. Oh shit.
I think they kind of cheated because one of them's a TV show and not a movie. But I'm not gonna argue. I'm glad that they participated. The two are
Yeah.
No Country for Old Men and Aqua Teen Hunger Force.
Brother Binks. Mayor Brother Binks.
Mayor Brother Binks. No, that was a fantastic guess.
Dang.
I don't even have my. See, this all came together really close to the wire, and I don't have my or my yay, good answer or whatever. But no, you were wrong. The answer was Cobra, Assistant Director Cobra. He loves No Country for
What?
Old Men.
Cobra loves the.
And he loves Aqua Teen
Aqua
Hunger
Teen?
Force. He really loves Meatwad. He's a big.
Wow. Oh.
It's that darn cat!
Hey, come on. Soy Trees is trying to scold me for not knowing 3 movies that my only child likes, but Cobra's very. He keeps his taste close to the vest. He doesn't reveal everything.
Fantastic. Oh my god. Love that Cobra played, says Dark Farts.
Yep. All right, so now you're 2-2. All right, let's see. Here's one. Okay. The Witch, The Retreat, and El Topo. AKA The Topo. So it's like 3 The movies.
Are you one of the options? That
No.
wouldn't be your picks, though.
It
El
could be.
Topo.
I love El Topo.
What were the first 2?
The Witch, The Retreat, and The Topo.
Norris.
God, you nailed it.
Yes.
Wow. That's beautiful. Okay. You are 3-2. That is beautiful. All right. I'm telling you, I got a lot of people to join in playing this. Pepito's Soy Teresa in the chat says that Pepito is so good at this, and I gotta say Pepito's good at
Yeah.
everything. Just look back at the the known Ramones game when he was able to decipher if anybody was a real Ramone or a fake Ramone.
Elvis Ramone, Cha Cha Ramone.
Elvis was a real Ramone. I can't believe you didn't fall for Choo Choo Ramone. I still think
Oh, Choo Choo.
there's still time. There could still be a Choo Choo Ramone. I don't know. I don't think they're done yet.
Dark farts. Have no fear about offending anyone based on Norris's picks, because that's how I was able to suss his out, because those were definitely picks none of y'all would pick.
I think El Topo was a big sign because
I've heard him say that's one of his
I think
favorites.
he's been on this show and said that he loves El Topo, and when he said that, I was like, oh, that's gonna be obvious. But yeah, he did nail it. And Dark Farts does say, no offense to anyone, but I'm a The Witch hater. Lol. I'm not familiar
I don't
with
even know what
The
The
Witch.
Witch is.
Yeah, me either.
Like
here-
the old school, the witches.
I don't know. I'm just reporting the news. We have another.
Onward, cavemen.
We have another one here. Raising Arizona,
Yes.
Snake Eyes, and Bad Lieutenant Port of Call, New Orleans.
I don't know.
Well,
So
you gotta at
tricky.
least guess. Oh my God, he fucking nailed it.
Yeah.
Nailed another. Is there any quiz that you can't come out on top of?
Out of this world.
That is spectacular, Vito.
I only got
Okay.
that one.
What?
Those just sounded like great movies, but I've never heard of those last two.
And they're all Nicolas Cage movies.
Oh, they are? Whoa.
There are 3 Nicolas Cage movies. We have 2 more left.
Damn.
Okay,
Okay, dope.
here we go. Weird Al, The Yankovic Story, Nacho Libre, and Fern
Dark
Gully, The Last Rainforest. Jeez, you didn't even let me finish. Golly, yes, it's DF herself. Golly. Okay, you've
I love Ferngully as well.
You've got 5 and two strikes. All right, if you miss this next one, that's 3 strikes, and I guess I'm gonna say you're technically out if you miss this last one, just because that's the only way I can defeat you at this game. Bebe Electra says, I call my ex-husband Dale Jingle Dale
Dale.
because of that movie. Golly.
Baby.
Fern Gully forever. And Bebe also says, speaking of Cage, his best movie is Wild Hearts. Can't be broken. So, there you have it.
I'm gonna have to watch that.
Okay, you got a lot to watch, man. You're Sandroni loves Fern Gully so hard.
Cinderoni, we love you.
Truly, we do. Okay, last one. Here we go. Toys, On the Waterfront, and Roxanne.
Oh my, those are so random.
Hey,
Mayor Binks.
you nailed it. Golly, Pepito.
Yes.
I was hoping you would strike out. That was my only hope.
Boom, boom.
Jeez. You only missed 2,
Wowzers.
and you nailed 6? That's crazy. Oh my gosh. Unless I
So good.
counted wrong. That's Pepito, that is ridiculous. I can't believe you did that.
It's almost like Bebe's kids.
Well, now I'm going to have to come up with a quiz that you can't defeat. And I do have to give credit. I ripped off that idea from Hollywood Handbook. They did a similar thing where they asked past guests. And, well, they didn't ask them. It was but it's a derivation of their idea. So credit to them. That was a fun game. Pepito, I enjoyed it. What do you have? Do you have anything
Yeah.
that you need to get to before we start the actual show? This is crazy. We're so deep into the show.
Well, I was getting my samples,
Yes.
and I got this one from a cool movie called Ace in the Hole.
All right.
But even for Albuquerque, this is pretty Albuquerque.
But
I heard you hitting that
When I-
in the intro. Yeah.
when I did that, I found this story where this artist in LA did a Sphinx.
Oh yeah.
I
Nice.
don't know how to explain it.
Yeah, it's your Sphinx Binks. Binks Sphinx. And also, I do love that. But before we move on too quickly, Soy Trees in the chat says, Pepito, what are 3 movies that you like? If you were asked
All right.
this question, name just 3. They don't have to be your favorite, just 3 you like.
Bebe's Kids,
All right, Bebe's Kids.
Southland Tales,
Southland Tales, yes. CJ
and
movie. for sure.
I got Bullet.
Bullet? Like,
Yeah.
what's his name? Steve.
Queen.
McQueen. There we go. Beautiful.
You haven't seen Bebe's Kids? Oh, you gotta see Bebe's Kids.
Steve McQueen.
That's
What
a
a-
hoot.
What am I saw Bebe's Kids when I was a kid, and I remember I liked it then, so who knows? Yeah, that is a cool list. I must agree.
Brother Binks, the mayor. He has spoken.
He has. Is there anything else that you need to get off your chest before we begin?
No.
Okay. Well, I'm excited because Rattlesnake Derby is a topic I've wanted to talk about for a while. So let's do it.
Start.
Nice.
If I was in the chat, I would be saying, "Start the show."
I know you
So,
would.
Start
Absolutely.
the show.
Okay.
Onward, cavemen. Onward, cavemen.
Big shout out to Doreen. I asked her last week to get me some new shoes, and she came through. I have my new custom Caveman News Nikes, and if you look closely here on the back, on the left shoe, we have CMN,
Oh, shit.
and then on the right shoe, NWS.
Oh, shit.
So when you're looking down at my feet, you can see it says Caveman News, basically.
Fuego alert. Fuego alert.
Thank you to Doreen for that. That's beautiful. They are fuego. Yeah. Nico's got to say start the show. Why is my all of a sudden my mic is all crackly? This cable's going out on me. I think I need a new.
Ooh,
mic
Sancho
cable.
Villa in the chat.
Yup. Those are
tight.
I think so. I really like them. Custom Nikes. There's a full shot of them. Beautiful. They're gorgeous. I love them. Okay, let's talk about the Rattlesnake Derby, Pepito. It's time. It's time. It's Rattlesnake time. All right, I need to get rid of that paper. Are you familiar with the Rattlesnake Derby?
No.
We've discussed it just briefly on the show before.
Okay.
No.
I guess not the Carlsbad one. I've read a
Okay.
book that had a rattlesnake.
Oh, weird.
Rattlesnake Derby.
That's weird that it wouldn't
Taste
be...
of Snakes by Harry Crews.
Huh. Beautiful. Was it a good book?
Yeah. CJ gave it to me for a trip.
A CJ book. Beautiful.
Yes.
Okay. Well, the Rattlesnake Derby, the first inaugural Rattlesnake Derby, was in 1936, around July 4th, as a part of the Carlsbad Cavalcade, which was the
Whoa.
town-wide celebration they used to have every year around July 4th, the cavalcade, and they would have a ton of events. And just as a quick aside, one thing I really liked reading about was that in the week during the cavalcade, local businesses would give out change, and they would give out wooden nickels that had a bucking bronco on them, and they were like Carlsbad's own currency, and you would get them as change, and you could spend them. They were worth money at other Carlsbad stores. Like, everybody accepted them. And gosh, I wish I could come across a grip of those, you know? Wouldn't that be cool?
Yeah.
Like Carlsbad doing
Some
their own
wooden
money.
currency.
Yeah. That just sounds beautiful. But as a part of the Carlsbad cavalcade, Snaky Campbell, I do have a picture. I know I do. Here we go. It's probably this one. Snaky Campbell, the renowned rattlesnake gatherer.
Yeah.
Not necessarily hunter, because he wasn't killing them. He devised his own stick that he would use to capture them. Back in the day, he would like hunt them, but then he was like, that's too easy, and he would go out and gather them. And here's a picture of, I love this picture, it's one of my favorite current Argus photos. Snakey and his wife out gathering rattlesnakes. His wife Gracie there. They have fantastic
white outfits.
Yes. Soy
Love
Tree
that
says,
all the white.
Shancho Villa says rant by CP, and then Soy Teresa says don't call Chuck Palahniuk CP. And that's true. You shouldn't call him that. But anyway, so Snaky and sometimes his wife Gracie, she would assist. They would go out and gather all of these rattlesnakes. And the basic rules of the rattlesnake derby was they would build a ring.
Whoa.
What?
Well, Baxter in the chat with him, Justin Fry, Emerson Davis skipped school a couple of times and went out to the desert to catch diamondback rattlers.
That rules. Gosh, keeping it
Crazy.
keeping it alive. Keeping the...
Hey, catch!
Right? Soy Teresa says he did be sticking his hands in spider holes, though. And
he brought one home one time and got it in trouble. Or he got in trouble, sorry.
Yeah. And
Baxter did.
Soy Teresa says, Baxter, you got to come on the show and talk about that. Absolutely you do. But anyway, so Snaky would gather all of these snakes, and that's how he got his name, Snaky. His name was Merwin. Kind of like Merlin, but with a W. And Merwin was the wizard of snakes. He would gather all these rattlesnakes, and during the cavalcade, Carlsbad, this was an idea originated in Carlsbad. Nobody had ever done this before. They would set up a ring that was 80 feet in diameter, and they would put all the snakes in the center of the ring. And around the outside of the ring were these, just like these planks stuck in the ground, and they had numbers on them. And when the first snake to exit the ring, the plank that he was closest to would have a number on it, you know?
Yeah.
And if you had a ticket that had that number on it, you won the cash prize. So you were kind of betting on which post the first snake to exit would be close to. That's kind of how it worked out. And they would do it each day for the 3 days of the cavalcade. They would have one rattlesnake derby a day. This is 1936. That's when it began. And they would... What do I have here? Okay, the prize... This blew my mind. It said that the prize for 1936 when they first started it, the winner got $500, and each day they would do like a different one for 3 days. $500, and that blew my mind. $500 in 1936. With inflation, what would that be? And I looked it up, and the inflation calculator says that in 1936, $500 would be the equivalent today to being $11,964.24. And that sounds way too much to me. That sounds ridiculous that they would win that much just for winning the Rattlesnake Derby. But I dug further, and I found an article from 1939, and they were claiming the winner gets $500. So, yeah, they were winning prizes that equaled $11,964.24. That's crazy.
I'm rich.
I know. That's and the tickets were. I see Dark Farts in the chat asking how much were the tickets, and the tickets were $1 a piece. That's how much the tickets were. And Bebe Electra 13 in the chat says
13.
Stattle Rake Derby, defined as a cunning tactic by city officials to eliminate as many rattlesnakes as possible without having to do it themselves. Send in the townsfolk and tell them they'll win $100, a pecan pie, and a jar of moonshine. Yes, yes. Beautiful. So anyway, that's what the Rattlesnake Derby was, and they said they would sell thousands of tickets every year that they did the Rattlesnake Derby. So they were $1 a pop, and here's a picture of they say that they send out pretty girls, pretty women to sell the tickets, and they would, as described in the Current Argus, they would fan out across the town to sell tickets everywhere. And we do have, wait, no, that's a picture of the actual rattlesnake ring right there. That's where they would, everybody's
the
arena.
Around.
Yeah, that's the arena. There you go. That's the right word. Is this the
yes? Rattlesnake Dome.
These are the glamour girls that would not only sell the tickets, but then they would advertise. Come July 3rd, 4th, and 5th, get in on the Rattlesnake Derby, and so
the
yeah.
30s ruled.
Yeah, I know, and I do like this. This is the first ticket ever sold in the Rattlesnake Derby. Was sold to the man in the middle there. That is at the time the governor of New Mexico, and
of course
there he is with some glamour girls and
beautiful big hats.
I know. I don't know. I like their hats, but I am kind of offended at the governor with his hat and the jacket and the kerchief. That seems like he
looks awesome.
It seems like he's not really that type of guy. He's putting on a costume. He's making Carlsbad culture a costume, which I don't know.
Oh, Cinderoni in the chat says Mayor Binks needs a hat like that.
He does, and a kerchief. Maybe when Mayor
and a kerchief.
maybe when Mayor Binks brings back the Rattlesnake Derby and starts running it out of Phoenix. And also, Bebe Electra in the chat, I'm not sure if you are aware, but Brother Binks, we brought back Phoenix that you first told us about, Bebe Electra, and we brought it back and had an election for the new mayor, and Brother Binks is the new mayor of New Phoenix. So keep your eye out for New Phoenix. It is rising, and yes, there is the Binks Sphinx.
And we were ripped off. And now there's a fake Binks Sphinx.
I know.
In LA. In Los Angeles.
as they say, caveman news makes, the world takes. That's what I mean. I'm hearing it everywhere. That is
Yeah, they're watching us,
exactly. Caveman news
and they're
makes, the
stealing
world
from
takes.
us.
It's disgusting, but it's true. And now, I think it is time to delve into another aspect of the rattlesnake derby. This one might disappoint you a little bit, Pepito. When you Google or YouTube search, when you do any search for rattlesnake derby, guess what? Not much Carlsbad information shows up. Now, how could that be true? I mean, as we established, Snakey originated the rattlesnake derby. That was his idea. That was his thing. It was a Carlsbad original invention. But when you look for a rattlesnake derby, everything that comes up is about a town in Oklahoma called Mangum.
Yeah.
Mangum. Mangum stole the rattlesnake derby from us, and Dark Farts, I don't know exactly what happened to those snakes afterwards. I think that Snaky Campbell took them back out into the desert and released them. They were not for hunting. But
Snaky.
now, here's the problem. In Mangum, Oklahoma, who have taken the rattlesnake derby, they have a rattlesnake derby, but theirs is just going out and killing rattlesnakes. It's disgusting. I do not support it. It's backwoods, awful, nasty Oklahoma stuff. I don't condone them. We have something here in the chat from Bebe Electra 13.
She does everything.
There used to be a rattlesnake pit outside of Alamogordo. You put bait on a fishing pole and fed them. It was absolutely terrifying as a child. Thanks, Mom and Dad. That sounds terrifying, but also very cool. She also says...
You lived, Bebe
Electra.
13.
And she also says,
13.
a guy randomly gave me a rattlesnake rattle last night, too. Randomly. That's not random. That's a confluence of cosmic energy. You received that because the universe knows that rattlesnakes were in your future, and they need you to be prepared. Now,
Baby.
Baby, not baby.
Baby.
Baby, like
Electra.
Bebe's kids. Yes, Bebe Electra. I want to talk some more about Mangum. And first of all, let me just say, horrible name for a town. You guys, I don't know. I hate it. The first few times I saw it, I kept thinking it was saying Magnum, which is a better name for a town, but Mangum, ugh, nasty. And
Mangum.
To further my point that... Wait, what? I'm missing something. Anyway, to further my point that we were ripped off by the people of Oklahoma, I present this piece of evidence. Oh, wait. This is the distance between Mangum and Carlsbad. It's a 6-hour drive, and multiple times in the 30s, late 30s, the senior class from Mangum on their senior trip would make a trip down to Carlsbad. And of course, well, hey, don't make a crinkly nose at that one, because Carlsbad's a beautiful town. We love it. We breathe it. It's It's our lifeblood. But I just say that to say that the senior class in 1937 was in Carlsbad in July. Or wait, no, it was June when they came down. So they were there as people were advertising and getting ready for the big rattlesnake derby. So to say that they didn't know anything about the rattlesnake derby, you guys were visiting Carlsbad right as we were advertising it, and yeah, y'all ripped us off. It is disgusting, and I'm missing one of my buttons, but let me see. Here's another thing. This is a senior who was at the Carlsbad Caverns on the school trip in 1938, I think it says. Claims that she stole stalactites and stalagmites from the Carlsbad Caverns in her apron. And she says that she bribed the guards with licorice. And I'm just saying, no, that absolutely didn't happen. There are not and have not been guards at the Carlsbad Caverns. That is a lie. There are park rangers, there are other things, but there have never been guards. I wish there had been, so that they could keep your grimy little hands from interfering in our beautiful cave. But I need to do something.
Licorice.
I need to do something here. I'm gonna try an experimental thing. Okay. Oh, all right. That
Babe Electra asked.
Hang on.
What was she intending?
Oh wait. Can anybody still hear us? I don't know. So I'm gonna go back here. I don't know if that.
Yes, Cinderoni says.
Okay, beautiful.
Bleh.
Anyway, here's another one from the class trip. What year is this?
Seniors in movies now.
No. What year is this?
Oh, let me enlarge. 1939.
Okay, 1939. The senior class came to Carlsbad, and they happened to be there. This is again right around the time while the Rattlesnake Derby was being advertised. The glamour girls were out there in the streets, and these Mangum seniors happened to be here, and they got to meet Robert Ripley when he was doing his famous broadcast, as discussed in our Robert Ripley episode and our Tom Bowles episode also. Okay, and Pepito, I am texting you right now. Let me see. Okay, there's Pepito and hit send. Okay, let me know when you get the thing I sent you. All right, I'm gonna have to make.
I got it.
Okay, hold on. I gotta make this thing go away. Let's go here and come back and boom. All right. So, Pepito, what I propose to you is that we need to put the entire town of Mangum, Oklahoma into the Bozoo. And we have, here's our Bozoo, everybody. And for people who do not know, the Bozoo is where we put bozos who deserve no respect from anybody in Carlsbad. This is our list, our running list. I would like to introduce Mangum, Oklahoma into the Bozoo, but I would like to do it in a spectacular fashion. I want to really put them into the Bozoo. I want to bury them in the Bozoo. And for the first time, I would like to do a 6 insult rally. I don't know what you call it. A 6. We're gonna do 6 insults for the entire town of Mangum as we place them into the boozoo. You got that?
Got it.
Okay. Why don't you read your first insult, and then...
All right.
Hang on. Read your first insult, and then hit an emphasis after you read your insult. These are 6 insults for the town of Mangum. Here we go.
Mangum is so funky when it used secret deodorant. It told on them.
Oh! Ooh. Take that, Mangum. That is nasty.
All right.
All right, it's my turn. My first insult for Mangum is... I'm just going to state a fact that old cowboys used to call Mangum Tin City because they unspooled tin cans and then nailed them to wooden planks, and that's what they built for their sidewalks. And I just want to say that's hillbilly stuff, and you're a hillbilly town, Tin City, Oklahoma. Mangum, hit him with the explosion. Boom! Get out of here, you nasty, nasty people. All right, you got the next one.
Yes, this is fun. Artesia, you're next.
Yes.
Mangum has wooden legs with real feet.
Yes. Yes. All right. Take that, Mangum. All right. I have another one here. All right. So population-wise, if everybody in Carlsbad had 11.62 kids, right? Like every human living in Carlsbad had 11.62 kids, we would still have more people than Mangum, and we'd have a gross left over, which is 144. We'd still have 144 more people than if everybody in their town had 11.62 children, we would still have more people than them, and we'd have a gross more 144. You're outnumbered. You can't take us. Mangum, we coming for you. Hit 'em. Boom. Get out of here, Mangum. That's that is Project Gnome on your ass. Beautiful. Pepito, you have one last one?
Oh yeah, Magnum is so dumb.
Mangum.
Or Mangum is so dumb. When the power goes out, they call the Power Rangers.
Oh! Yes! Yes! Oh! Got him! Oh gosh, I hit my light. I'm getting too pumped up. Yes. All right. And for my final one, I'll say, speaking of the being so dumb that when the power goes out, you call the Power Rangers, I will say that it's disputed what year it was. It was either 1926 or 29, somewhere in there. They can't even keep an accurate account, but they had a light bulb that they turned on, and it actually ended up being the 5th longest light bulb in the world, which is impressive. That would be an impressive feat, would it not? Except in 2019, the power went out, and they didn't have a backup generator for it, and it went out because of a power outage. They had a 90-year light bulb, a light bulb that had been going on, that was lit for 90 years, and they let it go
Just
out
let it-
because they didn't think to
Oh.
put a backup generator on it. Now that is very stupid. Mangum, you're an embarrassment. Hit him one last time. Gah! All right. I'm putting him in the boozoo, and I'm putting it big. Man. Gum. Okay.
Mango.
Welcome to the
stink.
boozoo. Oh, wait, hang on. I got
It
this.
stinks.
It stinks.
Cinderella loved it.
Boom.
Yes.
Beautiful. Okay. We got him,
Excellent.
Pepito.
Trashing
We buried him
Mango.
deep. We buried him deep. That's what they get for stealing the rattlesnake derby and making it about killing. I can't see where this hangs up. We'll just have to.
You did it. Oh.
We'll just have to get Doreen back here to fix that up for us. And Darkfresh says, "Boo, ya nasties." And Sean Jovia says, "They suck man gum." He put a little space in there. And this is true. They do suck. They're nasty. They're gross. We hate them. But seriously, in all seriousness, folks, we should bring back the rattlesnake derby. Don't you think, Pepito? Cobra
Why
Boys.
not? But the good version, not the mangum version.
We do need to start destroying everybody like that before putting them into the boozoo. Sending them off with a six insult salute. Unsalute? I don't know.
Like a chamber of a gun.
Hang on. Bebe Electra 13 says, "Have you guys heard of chainsaw races?" I have not.
I've seen something like that.
What is it?
Where you cut trees or like cut through things
Okay, and it's who can cut through
against
the fastest
people. It's
stuff.
competitive.
Okay. Yeah, that's what
People
makes
do
it a
that with
race.
knives too.
Oh, that's cool. I'd be down to participate. I don't hate that idea.
Oh, she says something else.
What?
They start a chainsaw and race them in the ground.
What?
Sounds fun. Sancho says.
Well, he says sounds fun. Lol. Can't leave out the lol. We must put that on the record. Beautiful. But Pepito, we've been talking. We do these bonus Patreon episodes, and we've been talking for a while about doing an episode where we go through the boozoo and try to remember why each person's in there. We should start doing some Patreon episodes where we go through people that are already in the boozoo. Go through people that are already in it and give them the 6 insult send off.
Yeah.
Like 6 insults for Myrtle Beach. 6
Or
insults
Glick,
for
or
sleeping
Click.
cops. Yeah, the 6 insults for Chunky Click. Beautiful. And also, Dark Farts, this one's just for you. We were talking about doing a Patreon episode later this week and finally doing an examination of Allentown, Pennsylvania, as you requested one time.
Yes.
So I think we're going to try to do that someday this week. That'll be fun. That'll go up on the YouTube if anybody misses it and wants to go back and see that. That'll be fun. And Baby Electra says, she said chainsaw, it was belt sander. Okay, I can see that.
Oh, belt
I can
sander.
see that more.
Okay.
They kind of are like a belt sander kind of has a similar mechanism to a snowmobile, treads, tire, very, very similar.
Makes more sense than a chainsaw.
Yeah. So how do we bring back the rattlesnake derby? I mean, we already know that Baxter, Justin Fry, and Emerson Davis are expert rattlesnake catchers. So maybe they can help us procure some.
Yeah, go get us some snakes.
And we just need some glamour girls, and
Yes, and an arena.
yeah, and some
Rattlesnake Springs.
steaks. Okay, I could see it.
Throw down Rattlesnake Springs
Absolutely.
this summer.
Just need $11,964 to act as our prize money, and then we're good to go.
Just like
yeah,
the 30s.
Soy Teresa says, time to take back the Chunky Click Arena. Oh my god.
Taking it back.
Absolutely. Taking it back. We're taking it back.
Taking it back.
I want to... Yeah, hang on. Let me play this sample just because I... Oh, God. I hate when I accidentally do that.
Pepito mi corazón.
Oh, that was you.
Yeah, of course it was.
Conda.
I love that when I found that today, and I was like, that is catchy as all get out. Pepe Electra says that her grandma used to kill them with a hoe.
Dang.
And that's a hoe with no E. So make of that what you will. I will interpret
That would have been a good story on the grandma episode.
Yeah, absolutely. And we got to do
Just gotta have
Grandpa's episode someday.
Grandpa's,
as well,
ooh.
Because, I mean, why not? It's only fair. We've done Grandma's.
And then aunts.
I guess.
And then uncles.
Well, actually, I do have some cool
Tios.
uncles. And I have a cool aunt or two. This is true. But Papito, do you want to hit him with that? I think we're ready to... Hang on, do I have something? No, I can't. Can I? No. I was going to say, I do have the Soy Teresa close out the show thing, but I think I've got that off my Stream Deck. So, but it is time for us to close out the show. Do you have a guest invite?
Yes, okay. For my guest invite this week, I would like to invite the amazing, incredible Emily Taylor.
Yeah, Emily
I
Taylor.
heard her on an episode of Ologies, the Crotology episode about rattlesnakes.
Oh, wow. There you go. Beautiful.
And she was awesome.
All right, well, what's her name?
Emily Taylor.
Emily Taylor, if you're watching, you are invited onto Caveman News. 100%. Beautiful. All right, you got a lyric. I love your lyrics of the week. You perform them so well. Cinderoni says she loves ologies. So.
Yes, Ologies. We listened. Well, yeah.
I listened to one of them that you recommended. The multiple sclerosis episode.
I learned a lot from that.
Yeah, truly. Crazy stuff.
All right.
All right, let's hear it.
My lyric of the week. Here goes. Ramona's got a keen sense of humor. She's got a tattoo down her arm. It's of a python eating a little mouse wearing a sailor hat that says Snake Farm. Snake Farm. It just sounds nasty. Snake Farm. It pretty much is. Snake Farm. It's a reptile house. Snake Farm. Ugh. And, well, Ramona likes her malt liquor and a band from Albuquerque called the Sabertooth Cavity. She says she cried when they broke up. She still plays the records at the Snake Farm. Snake Farm. It just sounds nasty. Snake Farm. It pretty much is Snake Farm. It's a reptile house. Snake Farm. Ugh. And that was by the incredible Ray Wiley Hubbard. Snake Farm.
Wow. Well, Hey, that's a good name. I mean, I've never heard it, but just going off the lyrics, that's a great name for that song.
Yeah.
I like those lyrics. Cinderoni is cackling.
Cackle away, girl.
Truly, truly. Papito, that was beautiful. You astound me. Is there anything else that we need to get to?
Just prayers.
Okay, yeah. Let's hit them. Hit that prayer.
Dear Lord, thank you for another incredible week and another incredible episode of Gaming News, episode 121, the Rattlesnake Derby. Thank you for KTV, thank you for the KTV family, thank you for everyone that watched tonight. Chacho Villa, BB Electra 13, Dark Farts, Soy Teresa, Cinderone. Thank you for everything, but most of all, thank you for Krispy Kreme donuts, especially when they're hot and fresh, and the employee reaches out and gives you one for free. Amazing. Thank you, Lord. Amen.
It's a blessing. Golly. Sorry, Teresa, I am letting him cook.
I've been
I'm just
cooking.
Being a man.
I cook.
He cooks all day.
I cook too much.
I couldn't stop him from cooking. I couldn't stop him from cooking if I wanted to. He is Captain Cook. And no, you don't cook too much. That's ridiculous. That is negligent of you to say so.
Donuts.
Yes. Oh, Soy Teresa said he wasn't addressing me, so a needless offense, and that was my conda. Beautiful. Well, if you're gonna hit it, I get to hit mine one more time. You can't do that. You can't interrupt mine. Let me play mine. I want to hear it
All
clean.
right.
Pepito mi corazón.
I love that. It's been stuck in my head all day since I found it. All right. Okay, Pepito. I think that does it. I guess we should announce. Whoops, I didn't mean to do that. Caveman news? Okay. The only thing left to do is to let everybody know that I wish I knew how many hours are in a week. Because whatever that is, -1, 9 p.m. New Mexico time next week on this day, please join us as we discuss the life of ad man Bill Colvert. Good night, everybody. 1312, we're Dafu. If you're here next week, we'll see you. Goodbye.
Literally hum. Every time you turn the page.
Rain.